Hey, what's up, party people? Welcome to Enter the Realm, episode 214. The Realm of Collectors Monday night podcast. You can check out The Realm at our Facebook page. It's Realm of Collectors. Instagram is at Realm of Collectors, where Antoine's steady putting work on the road to 10,000 followers on Instagram. Hashtag is Realm of Collectors. Make sure you're following that. See what else The Realm is up to, and our website's realmofcollectors.com. If you're listening on an audio format, give us a 5-star rating, because that's what all the cool kids are doing on Stitcher. Right, Jimmy? Yes. Hey, if you've got a What's in the Fucking Box or Shelf Life video, you can send that into
entertherealmcast@gmail.com. And let me interrupt you real quick. 1,300 subs finally hit that mark on our YouTube channel. So shout out to everybody subbing us.
Awesome. Hey, my name is Chris Pinkerton, if you're nasty. Joining me tonight is Edmund Jackal Squad. Tyler is on assignment. Going around the corners of the yard here. Coming up first, the Brinkalizer.
Right. Hey, wow. First. That's nice. How is everybody?
Doing well, man.
Dude, this weather is making a turn. It's making the turn. I can feel it. This heat is finally gone.
I love it, man. Love it.
Fuck out of here.
Claws out, boys.
I'm ready.
I heard a clam. I heard someone shuck a clam. Who's shucking clams?
Calling it clams. It's offensive. That's the best-selling beverage in the country.
That's it, Brian. That's my bad, Brian. Keep it. I'm sorry.
Hey, speaking of clams, I don't know where I'm going with this. Dust, what's up, man?
Yo. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Enter the Realm.
And rounding out our fearsome foursome here. Probably the most dangerous one of us all.
Oh, you know it.
What's up, Chan? How are you?
I'm doing really good. Really good.
You're good to hear. All right. Well, that was so much fun. Let's do it one more time. In a little segment that I like to call What'd You Get? Brian Brink.
I got some constructs that are very, very mega, and I got a lot of them. And they form into a castle with a skull face.
That's weird.
That's right. I got the Mega Constructs Castle Gray Skull. Amazon put it on for a nice price. So I was like, I'm going to want to build this when I'm 60. So I'm going to get it now. I'm not paying that late tax. So
what about the arthritis in the hands? Still build it with the arthritis?
The arthritis, yeah. Maybe we'll have robots to do it, or I'll have telekinetic powers, and we can do it that way.
That's what it is. And that's the only... You have telekinetic powers, but they can only be used to build Lego sets.
That's right.
That's... There's this horrible subreddit that is awful superhero powers. And so I'm all the time thinking of just the worst thing you could possibly do for a superhero power.
Well, if I can have that power and make people laugh at the same time, I'll be all set.
Which one would you rather have? Would you have the comedy power, or would you like the telekinesis with Legos? Which one would you rather have?
Comedy.
See, I'm taking the Legos all day, and then yeah.
You're gonna sprinkle them on the floor in front of people while they walk barefoot.
You know what? You're going to realize one day someone's going to say, but Brian, you don't have superpowers. You are funny. You are funny. Have
See,
confidence.
If you do the Lego, then you can weaponize the Lego like Gambit does with his cards.
Here we go. We're rewriting X-Men history right here. Better than Hickman or whatever.
And I also got the Chaos Bringer, the destroyer of the TF fandom. That is the MP.214. He's marvelous.
Weird flex, but okay.
Heard there's some problems. Do you have any problems with yours?
Only that I like it.
That's really sweet.
It's got me rethinking things.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you mean?
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's put me in a dangerous place. It's been a rough weekend.
Okay. Well,
we can talk on that later.
That's a mouthful, to say the least. What else, Bri?
Oh, I don't know. Let's look around. No,
It's
That's
like
not new.
that, huh? Let me look around, see what's new.
no, nothing else new. I did open some things finally, like my Iron Factory Autobot dudes and stuff like that, but nothing else new. Nothing else.
All right.
Good to go.
Let's see. Dust.
Yo,
What'd you get?
no Marvel Legends. I think I'm tapping out on what I need.
No, you're not.
Really? You
Yeah.
got them all?
No, well, I got a few. But
Dude,
nothing.
just finish it.
I'll
Just
I'll
finish
get
it.
there. I'll get there. I'll get there. I need a fucking place to put them. But all right, that's a different story. Nothing
shelves
geeky
behind?
this week. Yeah. Smash them. What a bat.
Get some risers. Good to go.
Let's see. Nothing geeky this week. I did get some air fry accessories.
Mm.
Wow.
That is a right out the box for a different show. So.
It certainly is.
And a different group. But yeah, that's it. Nothing this week. It was a very light week. It was a very tough week for me. So glad to be here. Glad to be here with you guys. One,
Glad
two,
to
three.
be
Only
here.
3 beers. So yeah, shout out
Yeah.
to me stumbling over words. But
Glad to hear. Sounds good.
that's all I got. Nothing. Fuck
All
it.
right.
Deal with it.
Drum roll, please.
Uh-oh. Wait. Oh.
It's
We have a chip
time.
for that?
It's time to unroll the scroll.
Unroll
Oh,
that
boy.
scroll.
Yeah.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I would kill a cat.
I
What
would too.
it-
Whoa, whoa. Whoa. If they pulled the toilet paper off like that?
Yeah, I can't.
No, I like my kids have done that stuff, so I wouldn't kill a
Kids?
cat for that.
Well, send all hate mail to Pinkerton at
Listen, fucking bring it. I'm in the
I'll
mood.
kill,
Let's do it.
Oh
quote
boy.
unquote, I'll kill a cat.
I mean, probably not. I'd probably fall in love with it, but yeah. That black cat has become quite fond of me. Actually, he comes up to me and he rubs his little ears up against my hand, and if I don't immediately start petting him, he shows me how to pet him, and then puts his paw underneath my hand and picks it up.
Nice.
He's
nice.
quite
Very
rotten.
demanding.
Yeah,
Cats are
Hmm.
very demanding. Very
Yeah.
demanding.
Mm-hmm.
for sure. So okay, Chan.
It's okay.
All right, unroll that scroll.
Well, it's been a little while since I wasn't here last week, so
Oh boy.
I know.
yeah. So it's a little longer than.
We're gonna put you full
Not
screen so
normal.
we can go around and do whatever we need to do right now. I'm gonna go vacuum
guys
the
gonna-
liver.
okay.
I'm gonna go vacuum and dust the living room real
Do
quick.
the dishes, right? And make some wings while you're at it. Get that air fryer going. We went up to see the R.O.Cs over Labor Day weekend. So
Awesome.
Nice.
yeah, we had a really great time up there. They have a heck of a setup for themselves. You know, it's one of those things where they both kept saying the whole time we were there, I wake up every day and feel like I'm on vacation. Like they're just in a great spot. They have a great thing going up there.
That's
Wow,
a new.
awesome.
That's a new compound, right?
Yeah, that's the new
Yeah,
place.
the R.O.C compound. We're gonna
Yeah.
do R.O.C, the new compound.
And
Sorry,
it's
Chris, I don't
beautiful.
wanna take it away from Chris.
It's really peaceful. It's, you know, you get just all the wonderful like pine smell and just, you know, you're outside, the sky's gorgeous and it's just, I don't know, it's peaceful. It's nice there. Mm-hmm.
Now, Rhode Island is the smallest state in the U.S. Is it true that you can actually see it from like one side to the next? Like, no?
I don't think so. No, I didn't.
I
didn't
thought I heard
witness
that somewhere.
No.
Hands
Not-
across Rhode Island are 4 guys drinking a 12-pack.
It's a 12. That's a 12-pack of White Claw though.
White Claw.
It's sold out in New England. My buddy who lives in Maine can't even get it.
Really?
Yeah, I told him $55 a case. I'll ship it to you. Hey man, listen. Hey, my gas and time is worth money. Okay, you got to keep that in mind. New compound. I hope so. I heard.
No, not that I witnessed anyway. Not while we were there. They, you know, they were clothed the whole time. But we had a really great time. They're great people. Shout out to Gavin. He's an awesome kid, and we just had a really great vacation. It was 4 days just out. You know, it was a drive to get up there and home, but you know, it was definitely a wonderful time, and we got a lovely gift from the R.O.C family. So,
Uh-oh.
can you see this?
Oh, that's
Ooh,
dope.
of course we
Hey, it's a
can.
picture
wow.
of me. Wow.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was a really wonderful surprise. So that was one of the things on the scroll right now.
Guess what? It's
so.
another thing you need to frame.
It's on a canvas.
Oh, my
It's a
bad.
so
Couldn't tell. It looked like a.
it's because it's still in the plastic. I didn't take the plastic off.
Oh, okay.
I gotta find a spot for it to hang it. I had it in the DTOF for a minute, so
Wait a minute. You're gonna trigger a lot of people right now.
I know.
Robert Detoff is gonna pop into the stream right
Relax. I was using it as a backdrop in a DTOF.
Don't say it 3 times fast.
now. Yeah.
Come on.
Just one. Not one more time, please don't. I know he's drinking some very expensive whiskey right now. Just don't.
But it's fun. Anyway, I'll stop. But we did get some other things. We did a little toy run while we were up there and grabbed some things, and of course it's been a week since we got back, so there's been some other things. We did end up finding the McFarlane Borderlands 3 and the Lilith from the first one. So we found the Psycho and the Tiny Tina from Borderlands 3.
You getting it Friday?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's already
Was that a stupid question?
No. I mean, it's good.
Yeah.
It's a good question.
I'm
I love
excited.
that game. I can't wait.
I'm hoping it's gonna bring me back into gaming. I really do.
It very well could. And they seem like good figures. McFarlane. They're well sculpted. We did grab the. Here we go. The Buzzsaw Hordak from Masters of the Universe we found in a toy store up there. And yeah, here they come. Mr. Sinister and Boom Boom we found up there too. And she just doesn't stop. She's crazy.
It's okay.
And I got the Swedish Chef from the Muppets. The Diamond Select.
You know what's funny? I don't think I've ever mentioned that, but I bought that ridiculous set not long ago myself.
Here.
Yeah. I just
awesome.
really wanted the accessories for it.
They're great too. Yeah, it's
got pots and pans and a fucking chicken.
Did you open it yet?
No, I haven't opened it yet.
It's not just a chicken, a fucking chicken.
It's Camilla. Come on, man. You know your Muppets. But anyway.
You know the chicken's names?
It's Gonzo's chicken. Come on.
You know the chicken's names? The chickens have names? I've never known the chickens have names.
Isn't it like Paula or something like that?
It's Camilla.
Camilla.
Camilla the chicken. You guys know this.
No, okay, I don't know this.
I know it. It's fine.
Wow.
Look, Bot in Disguise knows it too. See? Yeah. Not the only one. Not the only one. See?
All right.
Anyway, Play Arts Kai, JD grabbed Rufus Shinra from oh my god, my brain just took a crap. Final Fantasy VII, cheese and crackers.
That's a new segment on the show. It's the cheese and cracker segment.
What can you put?
A little bit of white clam and some horseradish cheddar.
White clam. I'll be right
back. Paul gave us the Black Knight from Mythic Legions because he didn't want it.
Paul, hey,
you ask him. I don't know. You talk to him about it.
Damn it! I should have stopped on the way to Rhode Island up to Maine.
Mine's a little salty.
Uh-oh. We got the Junkrat, McCree, Hanzo, Genji 2-pack from Overwatch. We got the Battle Bones from Calum.
Nice. That's a nice set.
And trying to remember I got a Naruto stationary set that's in a. It's
stationary, so they're not running.
It's really stupid. It's like it looks like ramen in a bowl, and it's like it's rubber bands and like all kinds
what do you write? What are you writing? The pen pals? What are you doing over
there? Yeah. That's I'm sending you a letter, Dust. Sending you a letter.
Please, that's funny thing. That's what we should do on the realm. We send each other letters.
Let's do it. I'm in.
Dear Edward, you crossed my mind Tuesday afternoon when I was driving home from the beauty salon, and I saw an advertisement for pork roll.
Sassy.
Yeah.
Shout out to the new R.O.C pen pal.
Yeah.
Dude, we should do that.
If you'd like to
different.
send a self-addressed stamped envelope to P.O. Box 714, Newark, New Jersey.
We need the labels from 4 Ballantine Ale, 40 ounces.
We need you to send proofs of purchase from 4 cases of mango White Claw seltzer in a self-addressed stamped envelope.
I gotta not drink coffee while you're doing that.
And we'll send you a handwritten letter. It might have some vulgarity in it.
Oh, man. The old days, huh?
I got one more thing. I got one
back
more.
it up.
I got a fresh tattoo.
Oh.
Oh!
Who did it?
Yeah. Yep. JD did it. You wouldn't believe it. He did it.
Imagine if you went and got a tattoo from another dude. Is that worse than cheating on JD? Is that equivalent to like cheating on your man is going to a different tattoo artist to get a tattoo?
I mean, it's a horrible thing to do. Like, I would never do that. I don't know.
I have a funny story, real quick. When I used to run the wrestling promotion down in Alabama, my wife was pregnant with our daughter at the time. It was right before I quit doing it, and word had gotten around, to people that were there all the time that she was pregnant. And this daughter of one of the guys who wrestled for me, who was a complete man whore, came up to my wife and said, "I heard you's pregnant. Who's the daddy?" And it was very, well known that we were together. But she said, "What's your daddy?" So I guess that's going to mean you're going to be an aunt, aren't you? And she was like, "Daddy," because that kind of shit happened down there. The country was born in Elkmont, Alabama.
It's all right. West Virginia is no different.
You're probably right.
It's not.
West Virginia.
Whoa.
Look at this arrogance.
Whoa.
JD said, as long as they're better than me, which isn't hard to find someone. Whatever.
Oh, come on. Don't even start.
Stop.
Don't even start.
Get off my soapbox. Stop.
It's on my shoulder. It's the Naruto.
Let's see. Oh, hold on.
Oh, hey.
Oh, I didn't know that was on.
Whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, live on the End of the Road podcast, we have a female undressing right in front of you.
Boom.
Relax, nerds.
Boom.
Whoa, 100 viewers. Holy shit.
Wow. She's got tassels.
Whoa. She's wearing flannel and a sweater.
Yep.
Wow.
It's hot. I'm totally hot.
Yeah, I did not realize that was maybe I saw that he posted that he did that. I didn't catch that it was on you though. So.
Yeah, it's amazing. I love it so much.
Ducat approves.
Pretty cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
and Esteban's right. It does look like he just pulled it right off of a page out of a comic book. It's so good. I love it.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely go check the pictures out because I love the color.
Yeah,
When he started adding the color, it really made sense to me, and you could see how it's a comic panel page.
Yeah, I can't wait for him to finish and get the rest of the color in and all that. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, I got to get with him this fall after everything calms down.
Come on, man, get up
I
here.
know, dude. I know.
And the one thing I love, I'll just throw this in there, is when he just takes out markers and he'll start to draw it on.
Brian,
Like
what are you
he doesn't even need like to print it out or do any of that stuff. Like he just busts out markers and starts just drawing. It's awesome. Whoa.
What is happening? I'm confused. What?
He's out of here, bro.
What happened?
I don't know.
My co-pilot is fucking.
I like pushing buttons.
done.
Give me a break.
We're flying. He's taking the fucking plane right into the ground.
Oh, all right. Sorry about that.
It's funny. Nah, it's all fun, man. It's a good time.
By the way, Deluxe, it's a good show. It's a good show. I've seen it.
Is that it?
Yes, that's it.
All right. Let's move on to news. Oh, wait a minute, Chris.
Hey guys.
Chris.
How's it going?
What the fuck
up,
you get?
Oh man. Sometimes when you really look back at the past 2 weeks, you really think to yourself, what the fuck am I doing with my life? And when I was going through my you know how I'm doing my what'd you get hauls lately? I'm going through my I have a tracking app that I use. And I'm like, oh, Holy shit, I bought a lot of stuff. So I'll start out with I hit up that GameStop sale when things were like $5. And those of you that have been to this metropolis I live in, we don't have one of those super like collectors GameStops. It's just a usual, GameStop with some toys. But I picked up 2 random ass things. I picked up the Barb figure from Stranger Things for $5. It's just because it's such an odd. You guys remember what Barb looked like? She just looked like
she looks like somebody. She looks like she might have you seen my sewing needles?
And it's a weird figure, isn't it? A weird figure.
It's very. I mean, it's a McFarlane. Well, I'll tell you,
Yeah.
I immediately broke the fucking hand.
Oh no!
Immediately.
Of course.
So I've immediately got my value. And the other thing
McFarlane's package, you could break your hand trying to open the fucking thing.
And the other thing I got from that is that I got a Ronda Rousey WWE figure, but it's in plain clothes, and that's pretty much all I'm really looking for. I'm just looking for things like in plain clothes. Right? It's not superheroes. It's the way I've set my shit
well,
up.
of course, because of what you're doing with Crash Boss. You want to find that,
exactly.
that balance.
So it goes better with that stuff. So I picked up those 2 little things. I picked up some new tools from Harbor Freight. Boy, I can go in there and drop some coin. It's just dumb.
What's Harbor Freight?
Yeah, Harbor Freight's just like it's a straight off the boat from China tool store.
We call that the dollar store here.
No. They have like power tools. They have like thousands of dollars worth of power tools and shit that you can buy, table saws and what. I bought like a little mini chop saw and a little mini sander. I saw online they had a bunch of mini stuff. And you know the world I live in, so I picked up that and just a bunch of random tools there. I got in today this little green fella. I got in the episode 2 Yoda Hot Toys. Very small.
You know, I never liked that Yoda. He looked like my shop teacher from middle school, except for the green part.
All right. And then let's see what else I got another Hot Toys coming tomorrow. It killed me this past couple weeks. All right, I got in there she is. Hey, she's reading the Weekly World News. Look, it's the bad boy. He's on the cover.
Shout out to the vampire guy.
You know, my nephew had a neighbor who had a kid he kept in a cage in the basement.
Hold on. Back it up. Look at the guy in the walker over her shoulder.
Ernest, are you having another seizure back there? What's going on?
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Don't pitch yourself, you silly bastard.
All right. So
Woo! Wow. Welcome to Monday nights, people. Thank you for joining us.
Esteban, yes, Yoda has rooted hair. It's very it reminds me
Coming back on target.
It reminds me of my hair. It's very thin and gray. Why do you think I shaved my head? But no, it's got rooted hair and it's very well done. The other one I've seen, I guess, is from Empire, and it is very I don't know. It's almost too fuzzy. This is very well done. It's like a very kind old green man.
Is it not? Is it rooted?
Can you put back the 4 on the screen so I can see what this fool's laughing about?
I can't stop.
What is happening?
He was laughing at the. I guess was it this? Come on, do the voice, Chris.
I don't know why you keep playing this over and over. Look, my Virginia Slim's gonna fall right out of my mouth.
Virginia Slim.
Did you see in this paper that Nancy Reagan is actually an alien? I believe it because she doesn't do drugs.
Good stuff, guys. Good fucking stuff.
So, does that Yoda have rooted hair
Yes,
for
I've
real?
answered that twice already.
I couldn't hear you over my own jubilation.
Yeah, so Matt's asking if the curtains match the drapes. In my house, I've got drapes behind my detolfs that are black, and my curtains are gray, so technically no. But I guess that kind of matches. I don't know.
They
Now
complement
let's
each
look
other.
here.
Come here, you little green fuck.
You
Oh, it's
little
a
bastard.
it's a romper. He's got a romper on under here. I don't
Romper,
think I'm
romper.
going to take it off. Might fuck it up.
All right, back on track here. Stay on target. Stay on target.
Whoa. You should have lined me up for that. 'cause-
Oh, sorry. I forget you.
Brian. Nice.
I went after one of my, I guess, kind of grails for my Mezco collection, and I acquired the classic Punisher, which is quite a hard to acquire. It's not hard to acquire, but I traded some stuff that I didn't have any interest in anymore, plus some cash. So as far as I'm concerned, it's a gain for me.
Yeah.
I picked up the Mezco classic Superman, the Mezco Green the Green Arrow. I picked up the Mezco Flash, the Mezco PX Sovereign Knight
You're in, man.
Batman.
You're in.
Oh yeah. And this guy here is the latest one I got in. It's the Cyclops from Mezco, which looks really freaking good.
Nice.
And he's got this crazy neck where his batteries are stored, so he can blast lasers at you.
Sweet.
And it's pretty cool the way they did this. He's got this huge accessory that shoots like the laser out of his eyes, the big plastic piece, and he can stand up and hold it with the way this neck's made. So it's pretty clever. We're still getting that choppy noise.
Well, that's the Brinkalizer.
I thought that was only when we screen shared.
I'm sorry.
It's every so
It's
often.
all the time now.
We'll
and
try
actually,
to figure it out. We'll figure it out.
this Hot Toys Yoda is not as tall as a 6-inch figure. He's probably 5 inches tall.
Wow.
He's tiny. So
Wow. That's
puts
a lot
that
of dough.
in perspective. And yeah, I have a tattooed man with a motorbike coming tomorrow.
So why wouldn't you would think they would put that like in a 2-pack with something else, like an R2 Yoda 2-pack,
you know,
probably to justify the price point. I mean, I'm not a Hot Toys guy, so I don't know.
yeah, I mean, it was less than the full figures, but it was still expensive. I think it was like 100. Might have been 180.
All right.
Whereas they're
it's
charging
fucking Yoda, man. It's
I know
fucking
you
Yoda.
gotta have it. Good. So, but yeah, that does it for me. And I'm sorry. Do we need to take a commercial break for composure? Anybody?
No, I'm good.
We're good? Oh, wait a minute. I have two other things, and I don't know that if I've shown these before. I do apologize. I picked up the Mikey as Batman, from the Batman versus the Ninja Turtles. And I'll be honest, the only reason I got this is my buddy C Jism designed the soft goods on me, so he designed the cape, which I thought that was really cool.
Look at him name dropping, my buddy.
Well, but if I talk to you on a regular basis, and I've especially met you in person, I can say that. And then I don't know that I've ever shown this before. Have I ever shown the Nancy Pearl library set?
Nancy Pearl Library.
Okay, so I found this on Marikai or Give It Up or Offer Me
Wish.
or whatever.
Wish.com.
I offer.
It wasn't Wish because I don't need any sex toy underwear cats or whatever the fuck they're
You know what
selling.
I got? I got a cat and a dog on with a tauntaun suit. That's what I got on my eye.
So this
Or
is
Panther.
this is the deluxe Nancy Pearl librarian action
everybody.
figure. I don't know who Nancy Pearl is, but she's a real person because there's a bio of here on the back.
By the
Oh,
way,
come
that's
on.
your new moniker, Nancy
show me
Pearl.
this. Stop it.
Oh,
There.
Nancy Pearl's your new moniker.
Look, it's Nancy Pearl. She's a librarian. So this was like $10 shipped, and it came with books and this crazy lady. It's got amazing push button shushing action and a
Nice.
library backdrop. So yeah.
Why is she shush? Is she a toy designer or something?
Or maybe as Brian
Shush,
Brink's
girl.
computer.
Oh yeah.
Is it still going?
Ooh, wow.
Got me.
Got him.
I guess I can do the photo segment. If that's cool with everybody. Everybody good with that?
Sure.
Mhm.
Let's go.
Because I don't know what else we're gonna do. Hey, we may be short on material tonight. Chat. So if you have questions, think about them now. Don't put them in the chat yet. We'll ask for them in a little bit, and maybe we can help you out with some quandaries, some quandaries in your life. All right, let's do shares.
Post them when we ask for them because I'm not scrolling back.
I know it's
Screen
easiest
sharing.
with 2 monitors, but I don't have another monitor. I'm waiting on Black Friday.
StreamYard is
to buy
yelling
monitor
at
and a
you.
TV. It is.
Oh, where's Chan? Oh, there it is. Too many things.
Hey, Dust, how
Full
come when I
screen.
stop my camera, your face shows up?
I don't know.
It's crazy.
Where you got the screen share up, Chris? Chris?
I see it.
Chris, you there? Maybe Chris froze. All right. I think maybe Chris froze.
Uh-oh.
I can show you guys one more thing that I got yesterday.
Yeah, let's do it.
What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get?
Oh.
Oh, can't wait for you to dance around. Jump around.
Man. Dude.
Jump around.
What is that about, Chan?
I had to.
Whoa. What's going on here?
Time.
Dude,
Hello. I think we
Hi.
got our first.
Dude, can you put some Grimlock armor on that and like go to TFCon dressed like that thing? That'd be wild.
I could probably figure it out. Yeah.
We got
Uh-oh.
Chris's screen, but we don't have Chris. So
Hi.
Yeah, Chris is fighting through this. I don't know if you can hear me or
it's
not.
all good, man.
Yeah,
We're
there you
fine.
go.
No. We're
I don't
good.
know what happened. It just like locked up.
Yeah, it looked like it was just like a purge there because Chan's screen got crazy, Brian got all nuts, so it's all good.
Go.
It's all good.
Go.
Nope.
Do you ever see those videos of the people in the T-Rex suits like fighting in the front yard?
Yeah, and driving go-karts.
Yeah, I want to do that really bad, and I wanted to do it for a long time. So I
Shout
had
to T-Rex life.
as soon as I saw it, I had to get it. I was very excited. That was yesterday. Oh my!
All right.
We're having some technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
And he's gone.
Well, it's now time for a Chan rant.
Oh.
Channy, put down. This is where you're on.
What's
We got a
that say?
Chan rant.
Be
It's
nice,
been-
I'm a human.
Be a nice human.
Be a nice human.
Or maybe
Hey, what do you got? What do you got in that cup?
I have some of my cinnamon coffee love in there. You know.
You
I'm
got
drinking-
milk and creamer in there. 'Cause I
Yeah. Major Dickerson's with. the
Whoa,
cinnamon.
whoa.
I'm drinking chock full of nuts.
Nice. That's a good one too.
I'm drinking cheap ass beer.
Well, I haven't drank beer in a long time, so.
All right, Chris
Well,
is back in the house.
Around the world and back again. I think it was that clicking from Brian's computer that threw me off. No, I'm
Click
kidding.
shaming.
That'll
Quick
teach me to
game.
look up gifts during the show.
That's what happened. You looking up gifts caused my computer to
Yeah,
crash.
keep your processor down to
Jesus,
a low rate.
man. Keep it-
Hey, I've
it
got all the
between
windows
digits
closed that
there.
I can possibly close.
All right, let's try that again. I'm sorry.
JD's upstairs, Energon. He's upstairs watching the show right now.
Let's see here.
Whoa.
Oh.
That's your buddy,
Okay.
Dave.
How we
All
doing
right.
now?
There we go.
All right, we're
there you
in.
go. We're
Ooh.
perfect, man. You're checking.
All right.
We're good.
All right.
Shout out to
That says battle damaged at the bottom, by the way. You might be seeing this sooner than later. So, moving on here. Shout out to Jeremy B, who's our official R.O.C. news hound for the action figure segment.
It's nice.
I asked for some help, and he was happy to oblige. To thank you
Welcome
very
to
much
the team,
for the
man.
assistance. What the hell is that goddamn noise?
Does he
That's,
do group rates?
dude, what are you new to the show? This is the Brian. Brink
No,
show.
it only was doing it when he screen shared. Now it's doing
No,
it
it's a
constantly.
little
No.
bit more. No.
It
Oh
It's a little
God!
bit
Can we do a okay, we're just gonna buy Brink a new computer.
We're gonna.
honey.
Wow.
We're gonna make it happen. I'm gonna turn in all my. I'm gonna turn in all my proofs of purchase for my white
Did
claws.
Brian leave? Or did you boot Brian or did he just leave?
I don't know. I don't have a way to
Is
boot
he not
anybody.
here?
Oh, feelings.
Yeah.
Whoa, feelings.
Well, since I don't have two screens, I'm just gonna have to do this blindly. So here we go. Coming up first is Storm Collectibles Bane from the Injustice video game. It's a pretty dope looking figure. It's an intense Bane for sure. Do you think when he says main vein, we know what Bane's talking about?
Veins, plural.
It's got veins and hoses. Oh, I wonder if the hoses light up or anything. I don't know. It's pretty cool though. It doesn't really come with a lot of accessories, but what would he come with? Right? It's just a big nasty bastard.
Yeah, it looks good.
Oh yeah. All right.
It looks more the most comic fucking Bane I've seen lately.
Yeah, it does look good. There's a lot of people that use like that. There's a Hulk Hogan Storm figure that they use, and there's a couple guys that make kits to make it like it's almost a hybrid between the animated series and the classic cartoon or classic comic look. So, Fortnite's got some new stuff coming from McFarlane, which I know we talk shit a lot about McFarlane's articulation, but these are actually crazy articulated. This is the Inferno figure, which is a red suit fella. Now these are 7 inches, just big enough to piss you off. It comes with an assorted group. I have there's another company whose name escapes me right now. It's like J Toys or Jazzware that makes these in a 6-inch scale. I have a couple of those suited dudes. They're actually pretty cool. So
you know, on Tuesday 4.5 could piss people off too, but it's just me.
What?
It's nothing. Just go ahead. Here he is. He's back. He's back in the house. Brian Brink, you with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
So here he is. Here he is in the box too. If you needed to know what it looked like in the box. Hey, Boss Fight Studio has this awesome Bucky O'Hara license, and they're showing off their Mimi LeFou figure. I'm not familiar enough with Bucky O'Hara to know who that is, but I'm assuming it's some sort of other character in this universe. Could use a little bit of dry brush on those guns there, Chief. Little plane there, but I mean it's a cool license that they were able to grab, and it's a pretty small company, so it's pretty cool here. You get you get a winking face, Brian. Look at this.
Oh, you gotta have the winky face.
Yeah, straight hands, fists, and some trigger hands, and a fancy hat to go with it. Oh, look at all these pictures.
Fancy hat to go.
Here is the Paint Master version 1, wave 4. There's been 4 waves of these Bucky O'Hara figures. I do like that they did this. That they just put the title character like in the picture with this person, so you kind of know how it scales. I think that's pretty neat.
You see how it looks together.
Thunder.
Oh,
Funko Cats.
So Funko is making the Savage World with any license they can get their hands on. I believe this is the second wave of Thundercats, as we get Jackalman, Monkeyan, Chitara, and damn it, Tigra. Damn it, I almost got them all. It's been a long time, but yeah, you see what you get here. This is 5 ports over. Is there any articulation in this? Look at that.
I think it's like He-Man Masters the Universe style.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. These renders don't have any. They don't have any articulation built in.
No, I don't think. I don't think those legs.
Did you guys
know that Jackalman played laser tag back in the day? That's where he got this thing from. Laser tag.
And here's Monkeyan. Monkeyan was one of the few characters I actually had as a child. I never saw any of the Thundercats in the stores. Never.
No? Wow.
I only saw the bad guy. So I had Monkeyan and Jackalman and had some walrus dude.
Yeah, that's Termagar.
Of course, it's Termagar.
Yeah.
The official action figure order says 5 points of articulation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
To Jeremy B.
Okay, great.
Chris, it's funny you say that. I didn't complete my Thundercats or my Silverhawks until my dad and I drove down to North Carolina on vacation or something. And we happened to stop in an Ames and found
Ames, man. Shout out to Ames.
It's been a minute.
I had several Silverhawks. Those were easier to find. I didn't have a whole full set of them, but I had 3 or 4 of those too. So. Yep. So here these are. I mean, I don't know who's. I know the most I know about this Savage Land stuff is that people take some of the animals and use them for their Mythic Legions figures after repainting them. That's the most I know. So, here is some images from Toy Arc of the Gears of War Storm Collectibles figures. Which
you have one. You
have one already?
Yeah. They're great. It's great. It's really great.
So let me ask you this. My concern with Storm, I mean, and obviously it was pretty early in their lifespan, is, the Street Fighter stuff I have, it's like you look at some of them and the joints just fall apart. I mean, they don't break. They just come apart. Is there any concern with these on that from the...
I don't feel like heavily. No, I mean, of course they're going to pop apart to some degree, but it's not anything.
Well, you're not going to pick it up and its foot's not falling
No,
off like a
no,
reused figure.
no.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. But this looks really good. I mean, the paint details great.
Oh,
It
yeah.
looks like the guy from the game, from what I've seen. So hopefully they'll do a lot with this line. I know there's a lot of people that are big fans of this series. And here's
Yeah.
another guy, or is it
Well,
the same
that's-
guy at a different age?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he
it
gets,
is.
yeah, it's through the time.
Oh,
a
never
toilet.
mind. It comes
Probably
with
a
heads.
toilet.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Oh,
He comes with 3 heads. Now, are these like freakishly huge? Or are they about 6 inches?
They're not 6 inches, but they're not freakish. They're comparable to the other Storm collectible figures.
So they're more of like a 7-inch figure. Right?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I'd say it's bulky. It's definitely a hefty figure. It's fun to play with. It's fun to play with, fun to mess with, fun to pose and stuff like that because it does have a good weight to it. It doesn't feel like it's gonna break or anything like that.
Yeah. Just following up, JD says I had a couple of bunk figures. None of our Storm figures fall apart. I had 3 of the reuse, both the shirtless ones because I'm that guy, and
no.
and the regular one, and every
Flashback.
single one of them. Every time I pick them up, either a hand or a leg comes out of socket.
Oh,
So
no kidding.
call it bunk if you want, but 3
Here's
of
a
them.
wing.
Yeah. One of those got actually traded towards that classic Punisher. So this is something kind of out of left field here. Amazing Heroes is doing their Wave 3 Retroverse collection. I'm not familiar with this at all, but we get such great characters such as Black Bat, Thunderbolt, Blackout, and Wonder Man.
Nice.
I don't recognize these characters at all. Does anybody know who these people are or what this is in reference to?
it's just dime store knockoff nostalgia, maybe. I don't know.
I guess. I'm not real sure. I like this guy, Captain Future. Like everybody else is wearing full clothing, and he's like, hey guys, I'm going to put on my short shorts and my lightning bolt shirt, and we're going to have some fun.
Jack LaLanne here, and I'm gonna pass around the medicine ball.
Captain Future here for Future Floor Shot.
Future
You
floor
buy
polish.
toys at Walmart that fall apart, or maybe even Storm collectibles whose feet fall off. Try some Future floor polish on those joints. It'll thicken up those ball joints. Look at my balls; they're nice and thick and shiny. And then there's
Here we
Mad
are
Max.
live at Mad Chinese Theater, and we have amazing Future. Yeah, it's-
Okay, so Madman
50s
is a comic book.
50s
I
flashback.
recognize that one
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, it's the Joker.
Um,
Madman. Got it.
I guess, but apparently this is a Kickstarter. Looking at the bottom.
Shout out to
Fresh
Dom
Monkey
Draper.
Fiction Kickstarter.com. Oh, Nexus too. Who could forget Nexus?
Yep,
I don't
that was
know
a book. That was a book back in the day, also.
And Thunderbolt again. I think these are like those the Valiant characters that nobody cared about, maybe, or
Yeah, it was one of
some of
those.
that.
Offshoot.
isn't- But isn't there a Wonder Man that's in the Marvel universe?
Yeah, there's
That's
yeah,
not this guy.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah. All right. So here is a new Predator that I believe is in the brink of coming out. This is the Laser Shot Predator. I have no idea what this is from.
That's
Anybody
from
know?
the Power Rangers. That's the guy. Gold eyed.
Is that the guy that just died?
No, that was Lord Zed, and no, it's not. No, it's
Too
not.
soon?
Here we go. It's Laser Shot Predator. I don't know the reference, but it looks pretty cool. These Predator figures are actually really well done. Shout out to NECA. Forget. Oh, it's a Mandalore says it's a Kenner toy line homage, which is quite believable. Hey, we're getting some Iron Maiden figures here. I believe this is from I want to say it's from the
Sorry.
Funko line, but I'm not sure. Here is the Incendium Cyborg Eddie.
Yo.
Detail on the back. Yeah, man, here you are.
Hey.
And here is
That's
the
nice.
Doomsday Eddie.
Yeah, the soldier. That's dope.
Yeah, these are neat. These are neat. And here's a Killer's Eddie who's got his hatchet in his hand. Yeah, there's a back shot. And here's Trooper Eddie from
The civil.
I guess the Revolutionary War or
Yeah.
something.
Know
Yeah.
your history, people. Right
Yeah.
here with Eddie.
All right. And hey, who you gonna call?
What the fuck is this?
What
you're
the
gonna
fuck?
call. You're gonna call John Cena. You're gonna call Stone Cold Steve Austin.
You know what? I
Hang on.
probably would have rather had this as a fucking reboot than the fucking last one.
You're gonna call The Rock, and then you're gonna call Shawn Michaels, and they're gonna capture the Undertaker. He's apparently the ghost in this situation. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Sure.
This is what Mattel has decided is what
Can you slime? What the rock is? I don't know. That's all I got. Sorry.
and that's the bottom slime. Stone cold.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
They're really crossing the streams here.
Oh.
Hey, if you've never been
Come on, bring him on. Bring him on. This is it. Get him out of your system.
if you've never been in a wrestling locker room, then you never mind. Yeah, so this is actually happening. They actually teased this at SDCC, I believe. So
Oh, in front of that Turtles diorama. Okay.
yeah,
Why is
yeah,
why is the Ghostbusters franchise like going across everywhere? You know,
because Mattel,
Prime,
I think Mattel is grasping at straws. You know, it's funny that license.
the new
Mattel owns-
movies and whatnot.
Well, Mattel owns the license, but yet they let Hasbro do those figures, and then they're doing these because, of course, WWE is Mattel as well. It's just very strange.
Dude, we need some Thundercats Ghostbusters as far as I'm concerned. For sure.
Hey, JD, get busy, make it happen.
Yeah.
One on one set.
We need some Enter the Realm Ghostbusters. Just saying.
That would be cool.
You know, crossing the streams trying to catch a J. Ruse ghost.
Mm.
Oh, look, his wristbands actually are the. What's funny is
pretty
The Rock doesn't look like this, and he doesn't have these tattoos.
Yeah, he looks
Take their
nothing
clothes
like
off.
The Rock.
Nice.
Yeah, and look, you can
You can take the jumpsuits off and they're in their underwear
Hell,
Look at
wow.
him.
with the tucked in t-shirts.
I wonder if I'm assuming that at a certain point these guys have just signed their licensing over to WWE. But could you imagine going in the store and seeing this and not knowing and be like, "Oh, son of a bitch, what the hell is this shit?"
Yeah. Like you know, they cashed that check like 5 years ago, right?
Yeah.
And the money's gone, and they're like,
Money's
oh,
long gone.
fuck.
Like,
Oh, fuck.
wait a minute, they call their agent. It's like, yeah, dude, they can do whatever they want.
Yeah, you fucked up. You know
They're
you
doing
fucked up, right?
They're doing a crossover with Chick-fil-A. You're gonna be one of the cows.
Oh.
Yeah, you got to come in and do a voiceover.
Yeah.
You're not getting paid because you spent that money 5 years ago.
That money's long gone, Johnny.
It's gone. It's out of here.
You shouldn't have said all that. You can't see me shit.
Actually, you know what? John Cena as the "You Can't See Me" ghost would have been so much better than the Undertaker.
Yeah, that would make more sense. You can't see
Hey,
me.
Mattel,
He's
give
a
me call.
ghost.
I got you. I got the ideas. And here they are in box. In case anybody wanted to know what the box is. So when you're in your favorite retail store and you're looking.
Oh,
in
so
the-
these are going on mass? On mass?
Oh yeah,
retail?
this is
Oh,
wide
I thought
release.
Wow, I thought this was some sort of fucking convention exclusive.
No, we're not that lucky. These
Oh,
will
Jesus
these will
Christ.
either be gone or clog your shelves
Yeah.
for a long time.
I'm buying all these on clearance. I'm gonna dress up all my mythics as Ghostbusters. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. All right. Hey, this segment of the show is brought to you by Crashbox Customs, the official Mezco supplier of the Realm of Collectors. Follow us on social media and mention Realm when ordering for a surprise gift that I provide a Smilo, not fucking Mezco.
Fucking
What the fuck
douche,
was that
man.
shit?
I don't know. I just got a couple of
They must
Mezco
have just
figures,
bought a
and
truckload of
I had some comic books in there. I don't know what's from. Yeah.
All right.
Jeff face.
New this week at Crashbox is the long-awaited Mezco Supreme Knight. This is the third in their trilogy of Batman. They did Ascending Knight kind of as a younger Batman. He had the super pointy ears, kind of like super classics. The Sovereign Knight is more of a like today Batman, and then this is kind of the old Batman. So it's a pretty cool figure. They've got a wired cape included, which is the first time they've done a fully wired cape. He's got more. The suit's a little reminiscent of a Frank Miller Dark Knight Returns kind of vibe, but you can see obviously it comes with this older, more mature head sculpt.
Mhm.
Looks like my hair lately.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
could you put the other Batman heads on this? Are
Absolutely.
they interchangeable?
They are. Everything.
Man, look at
I don't think
Look
the
at that
Dark Knight.
scowl.
I don't think the Dark Knight Return stuff is the same head peg, but the rest of it is all.
Look at that scowl. That looks great.
And you have these in stock, Chris, you're saying?
No, these are not in stock. This is a pre-order.
Ooh.
You can add this to your pre-order collection. I actually have 2 spots left, so if you're interested in this, get with me. I could probably actually order more if I needed to, but right now I got 2 spots left on what I allocated myself to order. Here he is.
That looks good with the Gordon right there, man. That looks fucking dope.
Yeah, that Gordon set's really nice.
Yeah.
But here's what you get. You get a trillion batarangs. You get the hands and the base, 3 heads, and some grappling hooks and guns and things of that nature. And it says in here 2 interchangeable leather-like capes in the fine print. And
2.
The copy said that it's got a wired cape, which is really neat. Because I won't say a lot of people, but there's several people who make a wired cape for the Mazco figure, just figures in general. So a lot of people upgrade their figures with a wired cape. So other things we still have available for pre-order, the Harley Quinn Deluxe Edition. And let's see, the Iron Fist, of course, now with Sash.
Oh, Sashy.
Sashy. Yep. Freddy Krueger. I think I got 1 or 2 left on that one.
Good sweater.
This is due out any time now, actually. So if you've been waiting to order the Freddy Krueger, make sure you...
Looks like a car with 6 wheels rolled over him.
That's exactly what it looks like. That's exactly what it looks like. Cable should be out probably any day now as well. It's due out, and they've actually been hitting their release schedule windows, which is awesome. Except when there's like 4 in a week, and that's brutal. But he's got a light up gun. I think he's got some light up features here as well. So
Dust, is the noise back?
It's back.
Oh,
it's okay.
great.
Don't matter.
It's okay. We're just gonna work through it. And I did want to mention that 2019 Rock Box is sold out? Question mark. If you missed out on the Rock Box, if you were one of those handful of people that was very salty, is there a salty thing? You got a salty thing?
Of course I got a salty thing. Just give me a second. I gotta get to the fucking thing. And
well, I can't see if you're doing it anyway.
Keep talking. Keep talking. No. You gotta. There we go.
There is a possibility that we might have a few extra Rock Boxes. So if you are one of those people who missed out on the pre-order official, hit me up. If you want to get one, I will be making a post about it as well. Thank you to everyone who helped us sell out. Round of applause for you.
Oh, it's incredible.
Yay,
Thank you, guys.
Great. Thank you
guys.
It's very nice to not have to go to the show and know you have to hustle these things out that they're already done. But hey, if you bought one, make sure if you're coming to the event on Friday, make sure you're at the Rock. You come to the pickup and then you come to the party after. We have some awesome surprises lined up for our faithful supporters here. So you do right by us, and we're gonna do right by you. So
it's gonna be a good time, man. It's coming up.
It's gonna be
quick.
A great time.
It's coming up.
It will
so
be here.
Quick.
It will be here. I'm steady working on these Rock Boxes. I've got 2 more items I'm waiting on. I'm rubbing my hands together like the Birdman over here.
I'm cutting out all my gluten tomorrow, so maybe I could fit between 2 eggs.
Nice.
I got some recipes for you, Dust.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Don't even send them.
All right, that is my time. Peace out.
Oh, I'm
What's wrong with
What's
gluten?
happening?
What's wrong with gluten free? Can I just
what?
Can we address this gluten free?
Oh wow!
Like
there's a little bit of uncomfortableness here on the podcast.
Just busting your ball.
Tension in the room.
Just busting.
Address the elephant.
No, you don't think it's funny that we have this gluten free thing?
No,
it's just the cadence.
I don't think it's funny at all. I think it's a necessary thing for people who have inflammation issues.
I have inflammation issues, especially in my ass. I still eat gluten.
You need then gluten free would help you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just hit that jackal switch.
Is that a real thing? Where did that come from? I know what it's from. It's from Psych, but
I don't know. I just put it in there. Something funny. It was something good. So. No, it's just relax, Chan.
We were there was a it's funny, there was a thread in the group this week about cereal, and Josh said that he stopped eating the regular Cheerios because they took the gluten out for some reason. So only goes for the Bobo
The
Cheerios.
store brands, yeah.
All right, here we go. Cut the gluten out. The flipper might. No. You know, the way you get the flipper to work is they need to break 3 of my finger bones and cut 4 tendons, and I'll be out for 6 months.
So-
it's not happening.
So
Flipper
Dust,
now.
is that carpal tunnel on steroids you have, or is it?
Yeah, it's prolonged carpal tunnel for about 10 years. So.
So I've got carpal tunnel really bad from
Go get it done.
from working on the computer, and then, dude, I can't stop. What people need their displays. Why do
you want this?
Why do you
Look
think
at
I
this.
bought that?
Look away. It's hideous.
I bought that machine because I couldn't cut stuff by hand anymore. Truth be told, so. Okay.
All right, we're talking about carpal tunnel and action figure size.
This portion of the episode is brought to you by carpaltunnelsolutions.com, a gluten-free website since 2007. Visit
Ooh, mind blown.
Solutions today for all your carpal tunnel repair needs.
All your flipper needs.
And don't bring gluten. 'Cause we'll just
I got the recipe on the gluten-free chocolate cake, by the way. I got it down. It's good. It's good.
I mean, I'm not mad
in the air fryer. That's a trifecta. We got flipper, gluten-free, air fryer. Trifecta. Done.
I've had a good bit of gluten-free stuff. I don't mind that it's gluten-free. Now, I'm not actively going out of my way looking for gluten-free, but I appreciate that it helps people that have issues.
Yeah.
And it probably would help me if I decided to not do that, to not eat bread, but
it's not even so much that, but it does help. Like I just speak from my own experience, and I can tell whenever I eat something that is very bready.
very bready.
Hashtag very bready in the chat.
There we go.
That's awesome. Very bready.
Listen, I appreciate Mr. Brink's courtesy, keeping himself muted. We don't hear him giggling like a schoolgirl, I think is why.
Fuck it. Who cares? Just deal with it, people.
All right, bring on the clicks. Bring on the scrapes. It's time to get Brinkalized. Lay it out here for us, Mr. Brink.
Woo.
Give us the business.
You nerds ready?
Do you have one of those siege things this week?
I do not.
Dude. Thunder.
My favorite part of this segment.
Transformer news time.
Why are you hitting him with the bat?
Oh, check it out. We're entering the realm.
Oh, nice.
Dope.
It's Wheeljack.
This is what took him half.
What's weird without his shoulder?
Half of a Sunday right here was to get this graphic up.
It
It wasn't the news. It wasn't the news. It was just his PixArt skills.
That's right. I actually had.
I could do that in 32 seconds. Just
I had to watch a TV in order to watch an episode to find it first.
Bro, just hit me up. I can make this work.
All right.
I like that Autobot symbol.
Oh, this one here.
Yeah, they got those on the repro labels or whatever, the toy hoax or whatever the fuck they're called nowadays.
I don't think it's hoax. I think it's hacks.
I don't know. They're just they're constantly dodging the copyright.
Hey, I'm going to put this out here. Anybody that is a big Siege fan that has made some monstrosity, please send those pictures to Brian Brink at, I don't know your email address, but I'm not going to say your email address.
Send them to entertherealmcast@gmail.com.
There you go.
So if you got Siege figures and you made a fucking Frankenstein of everything popping together, send it to us. We'll post it here on the show.
Yep.
And we'll laugh at you like Carrie.
They're all gonna laugh at you.
They're all gonna laugh at you.
There's blood everywhere.
Shout out to John Travolta.
It's like that time I went to a bris.
And what happened at that
they
bris?
did it right. There was blood everywhere. There was blood. Hey, what are you doing back there, Ernest?
His shears weren't sharp.
Ernest, do you have the tennis balls on that walker so you don't scratch up the floors?
All right, let's get moving. Oh, all right. There we go.
Is this going to be a long one?
It could be.
I gotta go pee.
You want to wait?
No, go. No, don't wait for me. Fuck no, never.
All right, here we go. Hey,
So I told my ex and she bounced. Good.
We got we got some pics of that refractor.
Hold
that,
on. By
that
the
gift
way,
set.
I thought Chris left. I was gonna highlight. I thought you left. I didn't see your head. I was gonna say Transformer news.
I'm
Chris
here.
left.
I'm just leaning back, just laying back in the cut back here.
And so here's what it looks like out of the box.
I
don't know
like
if
it.
Does it come with a Crimson? Do we know that? I'm not sure.
I don't know. I don't give a fuck. But I like that old school look.
Yeah, man, it's pretty cool. I
may
dig
not
it.
like the figures. I may not like the mold, but I like the old school look. That's a great homage.
Yeah. So this was, I think, an exclusive. You had to act fast on Hasbro Pulse to get it. if
And you
wanted to get
needed
it for the
to
retail.
subscribe to Hail Hasbro reviews.
That's right.
So subscribe to Hill Hasbro Reviews, buy your Pulse membership, and don't have anything to do for 4 days straight, and there's a chance you could get this figure.
And you can't you couldn't shit on a fucking Siege figure in the Facebook groups for about 2 weeks.
That's right.
Watch for that shit.
Fuck it, I'm out.
And so here they are in robot mode.
Generation Sideswipe is the best Transformer ever.
Sunstreaker, I thought. No, Sideswipe, you're right.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, there it is. Cheese. All right, moving on. And we got some pics of the new Omega Supreme standing next to that Titans class Devastator. So there's your size comparison that you've been waiting for all this time.
Have we been?
Little toes.
What's up with those hooves?
Except the little foot.
Is that transformed correctly, Brian?
It could be. I
It
don't know.
probably is. Yeah,
All I get is baby.
I mean,
foot,
honestly-
baby foot.
I'm looking from the top to the bottom, and the hoofs are just.
It's a little funny
It's a
looking.
little huffy. You think it's a little huffy?
Yeah.
Horse is a horse, of course.
He's got, he's got like a size. What it was probably a size 5.5.
Wide.
Air Force Ones there, maybe.
Yeah.
With a wide, yeah.
Yeah.
With an E size. Yeah, look at that.
And then you got Devastator with his like one giant toe in the Mixmaster foot. Remember that? Remember we used to make fun of that? Those are the
Dude,
days,
yeah,
man.
shit on that. If you can't reach your feet,
Remember that big tubby fucking dump truck guy? That's fucking great. But anyway, I was checking out my Toy World Devi versus Fans Toys Omega, and they pretty much scale the same. So
Matt nailed it. Oh wait, who had? Oh wait, no, Mandalorian. I'm sorry. Omega has elephant feet,
That's very accurate. Very
but
well.
also Matt nailed it. No, Omega has the gout.
Mhm.
So does the dust.
Eating too many crabs.
Oh my goodness, that's coming up soon. Oh boy.
All right.
Crab Fest coming up, huh?
Yeah.
And we get some pics of the new Masterpiece Jazz that's coming out soon. This is MPM something or other. I'm
Does
not
it
sure.
come apart in the middle? Spoilers.
I think it
Oh.
does. I think it do. But there he is.
I mean, it looks just like the movie.
I mean,
Yeah,
I forgot
I'm
he
not
had these
hating.
claws or whatever.
I'm hating the movie, but I'm not hating the figure
point?
because it just came from the movie. So
Bonus points for who did his voice?
Scatman Crothers.
No.
no, the guy from Eddie from fucking Family
Eddie from
Man.
Family Manners, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Yep.
Holy shit.
yeah,
Probably the last time you ever heard that guy did anything.
yeah.
He got overshadowed by that weird kid with the suspenders.
The only thing he's doing right now is a shaft in the Taco Bell bathroom on Melrose.
Whoa.
what
So we
that
can see it
means.
comes with 2 different faces, which is cool. So you kind of get the G1 homage face there. And on to some news. Did you guys hear about this guy? Did you see any threads about this?
It's MP10,
Comments?
MPO1.
Yeah, Magic Square killed it.
Yeah,
MP10?
yeah.
Is this the MPO1 that was at Walmart with a talking base and the short stacks?
It could it might very well be.
Wow, that's a flashback.
Yeah.
Hey, I pre-ordered that. That was the most I'd ever spent on a toy when I pre-ordered that thing.
Yeah,
So
you
I
back
pulled
in
up
the
some
days.
pics of
Run for it,
MP44. I'm sure everyone is tired of seeing pics in their feeds of MP44.
Oh, that's where
but
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Here's a few more for you. So, some of these folks put out some really nice pictures. So I just thought I'd put them up here. This one's really good by this guy, Dio or Dio, not really sure, but I liked how it homaged some of the movie scenes where you see Thrust's reflection in the girl of the truck here. Pretty cool. And there's Optimus Prime running. And there he is fighting off Megatron and Hot Rod because they teamed up against him. And then, of course, the battle damage. I really like the reflection of Megatron's face. I don't know if that's photoshopped or if that actually like was reflective enough to do that. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And fighting on Sherman Dam, I believe. And he's also playing basketball. Pardon me. Ooh, going wrong. And slam dunking for the win. So, really nice figure. For those of you who got it.
Oh, look! Somebody took all that crap out of the box. Cool. Yeah. I'm not a fan of their jet blasts. I think they look weird.
Oh yeah. And I guess this guy's like, hey, will it fit on the back of Sideswipe? And it looks like it does. So,
well, hot damn.
Yeah, he doesn't come with 2 jetpacks, so you have to get a second one, or you buy one and you Photoshop this one in later.
Hey, just real quick, why did the Decepticons have the ability to fly and the Autobots didn't?
For a plot device.
Fair.
And here's a scene where the Decepticons were pretending to be Autobots. This Starscream head, I have seen people are working on what do you call it, adapters and whatnot, so you can put this on your Make Toys Meteor, that Seeker.
Hang on a minute. I thought that figure was fucking perfect. Why is anybody gonna swap the head out?
Oh well, actually, the head on that figure was probably the most contested part of it because the face was too dark and you couldn't.
Oh wait, see, man, I've never baited anybody better than that in my life. Brian, watch yourself, buddy.
Hey, I speak the truth, man.
Okay,
I'm not told a lie. So there it is. Or you could just get some blue tack and jam it on your figure. That'll work fine too. I thought this pick was pretty cool by Shape Art. Pretty cool. Nice posability on this figure. And this one here as well by, I think this is, what's his name? I'm No Fire. I think this is his pick. So pretty good stuff. Let's see. All right, and there he is. There is the 3 generations of Masterpiece Optimus Prime all together.
Wow, that MP1 is huge.
He is.
That's a big bitch.
I still love it.
I regret not. I had like the original, like they had misspelled the on the box.
Oh yeah.
First release, and I sold it for nothing at one point.
Yeah,
you never know, right?
Yep. And there he is compared to MP36. Shout out to TM Reviews.
Shout out to Skinny Jeans and Megatron.
Yeah, man. So I'm just stealing picks all over the place here. That's how he scales. There you go. And that's how he scales with a Fans Toys Motormaster.
Piece of shit.
And now on to the again, the Chaos Bringer to the TF community, Optimus Prime, smacking people around, being all mean. And we got some comparison pics of the 4 offerings that are available today. I noticed he didn't put the Toy World Prime in there, so I don't really feel this as a very fair comparison. The Prime Orion figure is quite wonderful. But
well, that's Chug scale. This is Masterpiece scale.
Well, no, Prime Orion's Masterpiece. Yeah.
No, it's not.
Oh, you're thinking Orion.
Oh, right. Oh, okay.
Prime Orion.
Toy World Orion. Oh, the IDW?
Right. Well, no, it was G1.
It's IDW. Come on, moving along. Keep it moving.
Right. I'll show you later. So there's your comparisons, and there's your robot comparisons. And I mean, do we want to get into this at all, or save it maybe for a topic show or something like that?
I look, here's the deal. I don't think there's a loser in this race. Even if you keep your MP10, that's still a damn good looking figure.
Yeah, it's what you like.
I tell you, when Yeah, I mean, you're right. It is what you like. And when I put MP10 next to this one after I transformed it, I was like, I had actually a new appreciation for MP10. Like I
So
appreciate them both, but I'm like, wow. I mean,
just
you can
out
go
the
ahead.
box. MB10 is the second from the right.
MP10 is right here, first
No,
one
no,
on
no.
the right.
The new. I'm sorry, MP44. I know what
MP44 is second from the right. Correct.
Oh, second from the right.
Second from the left.
Oh,
From the
your
left.
left. Your left. Really? I. What's the second from the right?
This is Transform Element Prime.
And what's the one on
Ah.
the end? Is that Magic Square with some stickers on it?
This is Magic Square with some stickers, and they customized the pants, gave them white pants.
Wow, it's funny. I thought that was the second from the right would be MP44. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say that Transform Element might be the winner from from the new the three new ones,
Yeah.
anyways.
From these three.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, I mean, you really can't lose.
It's what you want. You want a bulky, more
Mhm.
bulky bot. That you go with what you want.
Yep. Here's your side profiles,
Wow.
and there's the back.
Yeah.
Yep. So everybody transforms differently.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course here's the two that have been in the main comparison between these two, basically between the fans and the collectors and
And what's
those
that?
who don't own any of them and all that other stuff.
Which is which? Help us out.
This is MP44
On the
over
right.
here,
On the right. Yeah, you could
and
tell. That's a,
Transform Element over here.
yeah, yeah. He's got a very high waist.
Well, he had a very. You got to think the way they shot Optimus Prime in the cartoon.
No,
was
no,
angled
MP44.
down.
I'm talking about Transform Element. He's got.
No,
that big-
I agree, but I think they both have very high waist. But that's
Yeah.
just how. If you look at the
Yeah.
way that he was drawn, it was drawn angled from
Yep,
his
from the
feet, so it
bottom.
always looked that way.
Transform
So they-
Element got that. You got that big nut bag underneath.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Ball
Shout out to the nut bag.
sack.
Balls.
You know, I was kind of studying these this weekend, and you know, this MP44 in hand is truly it's a marvel to me, what they can do with this. I think a lot of the hate obviously comes from the
The
price,
price.
of course, with these
It's
other
the
two
price,
options.
no doubt,
but
no doubt. That's what it is. It's the
but
money.
the thing is, it's like I don't feel it's overpriced based on everything that came in that box. I feel it is priced right, considering this figure, like back, was it 2011? I mean, this thing Takara retailed for like 270 or something like that, believe it or not. The
With the
Takara
trailer,
one did.
the car with the trailer.
Yeah. And
With
so
the
here we are
trailer.
so many years later, and
So okay, the Takara 270. What do you say? Another $100 for magnetic little 3 3/4, little small, half an inch figures.
there's that,
Does that
and
justify the extra $100?
they made that trailer do a lot of things, Dust.
Yeah, I'm just baiting you, bro.
I
I'm
mean,
just baiting you.
everything. And so what I'm saying is what comes in that box, I believe, is worth the price point. The fact of the matter is Takara decided to make a very expensive collectible. And I think people maybe did not want an expensive collectible for their MP shelf, right? I think that's where a lot of it comes from. And but it's not a bad value when you get it. It really is remarkable on the transformation, that you may say it's over engineered, but the fact of the matter is it is engineered that way, and that's what it costs to make it. And
Well,
that's
what about the
basically it in a
issues that it's
nutshell.
been having? Have you taken
My
some notes on the issues that other people have been having with the ratchets and the legs and the paint chipping? And I mean,
well,
you
there's
go to
no,
you go to anything, you go to any groups right now, you see there's major issues with this.
yeah.
A $350 figure, what the fuck, you know?
Well, yeah, I didn't experience any paint chipping.
And I'm not hating, I'm just saying.
There's on the waist here, there's two spots here. You can't really see them due to the resolution of the pic, where this is kind of gunked up, but I think it's more or less more from the paint from where they cut it off the sprue, because
Sure.
these parts don't move. These parts don't move at all. And so that's the only thing that's kind of marred from a paint perspective for me. As far as this knee goes, I watched the video, and I bent my knee over and over and over again, and I didn't find any problems with it. So
It's
I
a
don't
double
know.
joint, so probably people just didn't realize that there could be some fucking paint that's clogged up in the joint, and they're fucking vroom in their toys,
Yeah.
and the
So
shit just snapped.
what happens when you bend this knee, this little piece right here, it basically you turn this whole blue part down, and this
Mhm.
just rides up this groove, and then it tucks into this little slot
Yep.
here.
Yep.
And that's basically how it works. I tried to bend mine so that I would try and break it, and it just kept sliding up. So mine
So it
worked
worked. Yeah,
naturally.
your
Yeah.
guys. Yeah, your naturally yours are
Mm.
working.
So I don't understand. Maybe there's a
Oh,
run
man.
where maybe this piece wasn't cut properly or wasn't assembled properly, and maybe that's people were
I
having those
mean, look at
issues.
the engineering. There's definitely going to be problems, especially when there's paint involved and there's tolerance issues. So,
Yep.
but everybody's going to say it's the car. It's a main line. Wise is doing that, and they're absolutely right. They should be mad. They should be upset, especially with the price point. You know.
Right. Right. But I mean, like I said, what they put in the box, that is what you're paying for. So you can basically just elect not to own this figure. But I wouldn't complain about the price because it's just they put out an expensive collectible. They're setting a tone here with this masterpiece line. They want this to be the Uber line of Transformers figures, and that's what they're giving you. And they're gonna make you pay for it because they're
Well, of
putting all
course,
this work
because
into it.
you could definitely tell from like the earlier stuff to this, like
Yep.
the posability and the articulation and the detail is definitely
Yeah.
taking steps ahead from what we were getting back in the day. So
Yep.
there's your money, people. Don't.
Yep.
There you go, right there. Look at that picture right there.
Yeah. Now, the other interesting thing is too, when I was looking at this, to me, you know how we talk about how figures walk off the screen? You're like,
Yep.
wow, that really looks like it walked off the screen. When I look at this thing in hand, I feel like it's more like me stepping into the cartoon. Like if I was Spike in the cartoon, I feel like this is the Prime that I would see, right? It's kind of like if you think about the Bayverse and how realistic those designs are with the panels everywhere, and you see the mechanical joints and whatnot, and how it's kind of ugly. But I mean, to me, if you walked into the cartoon, this is what you would see. Whereas with the transform element, they're like, no, 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 I want you to give me something that walked off the screen type of thing. I don't know. It's a weird way of
So
thinking
there's a
about it.
walk off and a walk on.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of I was trying to figure out how to articulate that point, but
Yeah, no, I get what
it's
you're
really
saying,
something.
man. I get what
Yeah.
you're saying. But that's
Um,
how I feel with Magic Square. I really like my Magic Square Prime
Mhm.
because
yeah,
I throw them on the season 2 shelf, and my season 2 shelf has a lot of more tune oriented figures, and it works
yeah,
well. MP10 is on my season 1 because a lot of the old masterpieces were that style with the toy and tune aesthetic. So
yeah,
it
yeah.
just matters on where you want to go.
Yeah, and I mean MP10 to me is basically it's just a great representation of Optimus all around.
Yeah, it's a
Toy.
foundation, man. It's a foundation.
They basically updated the toy and gave it some proportions from the tune, right? So some of the
Yep.
aesthetic choices. Like I said, this one I feel like you're going into the cartoon. This one obviously walks off the screen, and then this Magic Square I feel is like, let's take MP10 and let's jazz it up a little bit. Let's refine it a little bit more, and that's where the Magic Square comes in. And yeah, it's just interesting all the choices that we have there. It's just good stuff. But
Yeah, you scroll through the leg issues.
yeah, I mean,
walking right out of the Vietnam factory is
yeah. So
busted
this,
leg.
I mean, this is really unfortunate. Again, I couldn't find a way to make this happen on mine.
Yeah, but look how
So,
the paint's all gacked up on that bottom on the gray area right there.
oh, right here.
See how it's all on the seam underneath on the gray. You see how all it looks like that all that
that's-
paint is just gacked up.
It's, I mean, yeah,
It's not
I mean,
clean. It's not clean.
yeah, I mean, it's not like
Shout
a
out to
Hot
gacked
Toys.
up.
It's not like a Hot
Gack-
Toys painted
gacked
figure or
up.
anything like that. Yeah.
Gacked up.
But,
Yowie, gacked up.
But again, they put a lot of effort into those accessories. You can make this trailer do anything from a display perspective with the the battle station inside.
Yeah,
And
but
all,
the
they
MB10
put
did that
magnets
too, right?
inside the trailer. What's that?
Yeah, MB10 was the same way. You could do the
No,
same
this
thing
thing
with MB10.
you can take the whole battle station out. You can make roller tow. That they I mean just added so much playability,
Mhm.
and it may not be what a majority of people really care about, but that's what they put in there, and
Mm.
of course that adds to the price.
You know what? They really need to do the cheap version and just give me the bot. Just give me the bot without the trailer and all that other bullshit. I'm
You know,
in.
we're gonna see how many
And let's
MP10s
see.
did we
Let's
see
see.
come
Well,
out?
let's see how much that would be.
Yeah. So
Would it
we'll see.
be a 150? Would it be 199? Would it be 249?
Maybe.
How
Who
much? How
knows?
much of this money is actually going into the robot, the actual base robot of Optimus Prime, and not all that extra bullshit?
Moving on with the Transform Element, they are moving along with their Legends Beast Wars stuff. So I think we've seen this in prototype before, but we got Rat Trap and Black Arachnia here. I know one Primal Sabbath is very excited about these, so tune in to Stasis Lock on Wednesday. Hear him talk about those. We got some comparisons of some Combaticons. Let's see here. What do you got? Unique toys on this side. Is this so? This is
Yeah,
my
you got
left. Is this your right?
you got unique toys on the left. You got
Ocular
the new
Max.
MMC in the middle, and you got that garbage on the right. the
Good grief,
Zeta
man.
shit. What?
It's terrible.
Yeah,
This
it's
thing.
garbage. And
Yeah.
it's great. It looks good in combined mode, but those single bots are fucking terrible.
Yeah, I haven't watched any reviews on the Ocular Max one yet, but it really has a nice kind of aesthetic. to
Yeah,
it.
Bobby did a good review on that. Shout out to Bobby Schoolfish.
Mm.
If you don't know him.
And then here we have their alt modes. So 3 different helicopters. I find that really interesting too.
MMC nailed the actual tune look, man. They really did.
It's nice. And arm mode. Obviously, arms are hard to judge when they're not connected to the rest of their body, right?
That's what I heard. that's what I've been hearing.
And then so we know the Gigapower Grimlock, right, came out, and I don't. It looks like they have the 2 versions. It's really hard to tell. There's a difference. So you can tell by the shiny pants, and
Metallic.
yeah.
Shiny pants works.
More money.
So there you go. I guess there's 2 different versions of it, and so if you can't decide which one you want by looking at this pig, I can't decide which one you want either.
You know what makes my life real easy?
Here he is.
Ladies
and gentlemen.
I don't need a new Optimus Prime. I don't need a unicorn. I don't need a Grimlock.
Whoa! We all need unicorns.
Unicorns are kind of cool.
I'm just good. No offense to actual unicorns.
He's back.
So there you go. There's your comparisons. And hey, look, it's a comparison between the Planet X Cadmos on this side, the left side, versus the Flame Toys Star Saber on the right side. So there you go. In case you were wondering what they look like compared to each other. Were any of you wondering?
You know, I was sitting up last night wishing that some of them would make this. I can't even fucking play. You know, I'm going to tell you, Brian, both of your robots look pretty much the same to me. What's the difference? Is one of them horribly overpriced and doesn't transform?
That's correct.
Okay, fair enough.
Good guess. Good guess.
No, it's not overpriced. You get what you pay for on those. I like the Flame Toy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I saw the Drift on sale for $200 the other day, and I almost bought it.
Oh
wow!
You got that Dinobot money.
Shit, yeah. That's
so,
all been spent on soft goods on 6-inch figures.
On Siegeisms.
Yeah, just about. It's about how much you gotta come heavy with it.
Wow.
You gotta be handy with the steel if you know what I mean. Siegeism. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So and then also, as we know, Flame Toys is going to have the add-on kit for the Victory Leo or I think that's what it is. And I think I saw pics of they're making a Victory Leo for this Plan X one too. Maybe I just dreamt it. I don't know. Hey guys,
Possible.
do you remember the Perfect Effect Jet Force Revived Commander?
Nope.
This
Absolutely
thing?
not.
No.
Nope.
It's
No
the
clue.
Optimus Prime with the black trailer that turns into the Jet Prime thing.
Nope. I'm a Transformer guy, and I don't even give a fuck about
You
it.
don't remember that? Well, guess what?
Oh.
They're making one with a gray trailer now.
Oh.
Yeah. Look at that.
Oh.
That
Just
might
take
be
that
the.
cash and throw it right out the fucking window.
I think that's probably the most important information I've heard today.
The winder.
Look at that. And it makes it into the God Jinrai. You know, remember God Jinrai? We've only gotten like 5 representations of him in the past year.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
I
There you
can't
go.
wait for him to come out in season 4.
Mm. You know, this is interesting here, Dust. Funny that you say season
what's up, dude?
4. So in the comics, I believe
Sure.
when Optimus Prime came back as a Power Master and he transformed into a truck, like he didn't have that real goofy, doofy looking truck. He looked normal. And then the trailer transformed into his parts, you know, to make him into the Power Master. And I find that this is a really nice homage to that. Nice and clean. I dig it.
And I just really feel this is a perfect time for Ducat.
Yeah.
Because actually, your nerd references are hurting me right now.
Okay. Well, I did. Is
What do you got?
Chuck?
What do you got? What do
Has
you got?
Chuck been in here to correct this?
I
at
don't
all?
even know.
I
man.
haven't seen him yet. No.
All right. We
No,
must have
oh,
not
whoa, whoa, whoa.
triggered any corrections yet.
Quick. Let's get this episode over before Chuck comes in.
Oh, where is Chuck?
I will say that this thing they have for $140 something, which is it's a little rough, but
Yeah.
yeah. All right, hey, on to the Planet Eater, the
Oh,
Community Eater, Community Destroyer. Did you guys
God.
see? Did you guys see? Zeta put out some more pics of their thing
Fucking-
here.
I'm loving it.
Mhm.
The Core Star. So this is Zeta's offer of Unicron.
Mhm.
There you go. The back, look at that, nice and clean.
He's got a great ass.
Look at that.
Yeah, it looks good. Looks really good.
Looks real nice.
I mean, I know some people are so worried about scale and size, and but I don't need a Hyundai Elantra in my fucking collection. Elantra.
You know, I had a Hyundai Elantra back in '97. You should have
Pack it in.
You should have bought some salmon at the market, and it slid under the seat, and I forgot about it. And this was in the dead of winter, so come like, I don't know, say a good hot spring day in like March. That thing smelled like a freaking whorehouse in Atlantic City.
Oh.
I'm glad I never smelled that.
Smelt it. Damn near killed it.
Hey, and then shout out to Cheebs. Cheebs doing the digibashes. Here's the
He's in the chat right now.
dude. Really?
No, he's not.
Someday, dude. What if we get Cheebs in the chat someday? That would be
Why don't we get
awesome.
Cheebs on the show? Fuck it.
Oh, we should do that.
But Dan ain't showing up, so we get Cheebs in here.
Yeah, man. So here is a digibash of the Zeta Unicron. Looks really
looks
nice.
Good. Yeah.
I'm in on that. I'm in.
You
on
know
that.
what? It's not the same scale as Hasbro. I'm cool with that. The ring around the planet is not as large as it should be. I'm cool with that. That robot mode, I don't need it.
That looks like
fuck.
That looks like some of the
Christmas.
statues that have been out. I mean, it looks that good.
Yeah, it looks fucking on point, man. On point.
I
I
mean,
don't need that big ass fucking thing, man.
It's no XTB Ollie, although they tried to rip the colors off. But
I mean, for me, for what I want as a collector, I'm gonna go with Zeta, man. I don't need it to be sucking 3.5 feet. I don't need a Jaguar going yup yup. Oh, yup yup. That's an Ewok, right? Yup yup. Tee. I don't need a fucking. Yeah.
I am in on this one. I think I am gonna get this.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. A Transformer?
Yeah, I have
Wow,
Transformers.
Janet's collecting Transformers now. Look at this. The world has changed.
And
I
it's funny.
do have Transformers.
The only thing that I agree with some people is like the wings should be bigger, and the ring should be a little bit more of a space around the fucking.
Dr. Wu presents the Zeta ZV02 upgrade kit.
Wei Zhang presents the oversized.
Oh, you know it's gonna happen.
Oh,
Actually, it's not a knockoff. It's Masterpiece Plus.
And it's funny that Zeta was able to make something so great because
well, it's
I love this. Zeta Toys was able to build this in a cave with a box of scraps.
I'm gonna try. Yeah, everybody, channel in there. Fucking Zeta Toys was able to build this in a cave with a box of scraps. How was that? Was that close?
And then that guy was in Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah,
That was pretty cool the way they did that.
this is great. I love the Hasbro in the back. It was good.
Who
Oh.
was that? You? Was that you?
Nah, Dan sent it in the chat. I don't know where he got it.
Oh man.
So this isn't Cheems, pardon me, but someone, I don't know if this is actually to scale, but I guess
Probably
they did
not.
their best chance of so we got the Hasbro on the left and the Zeta in the middle, and then the old this old guy here on the right.
I mean, if you're a scale whore, go with Hasbro. If you want a fucking good quality figure that looks pretty fucking close to fucking what you're getting on the screen, go with fucking Zeta. That's it, man. I don't want to fucking hear it. It's done.
Yep.
So
And again, this is Photoshop, so I don't know how accurate this is.
yeah.
I just don't want a Transformer that's the size of a toddler. I just don't.
Yeah, like I said, man, like beep beep, back it up, Hyundai Elantra. This
It's
little
got too
room
much
that
stuff on it too. Like it's just
yeah, I'm
stuff.
having a hard enough time finding room for my combiners, man. I don't need that shit.
Just
Look at that.
the
Look at that.
stuff. Look at the stuff.
Koopa. Was that the last level of fucking Super Mario right there?
It looks like a beetle. It looks
Yeah.
like a beetle.
I mean, you got to admit, after seeing these two comparisons, like Hasbro, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
Right.
man.
How
Zeta
could
is
you, how
much
could you not
cleaner.
have come up? And listen, I know people are thinking Zeta's like just Zeta's had this isn't something they've come up with since this. has
Mhm.
been
No,
rolling.
it's
This
an old
design
design.
is-
It's an
but-
old design.
Well, you say that, but those quote unquote old design pictures aren't of this. I think this is something that they've probably been working on for a long time, and they're like, well, what do? We try
Right.
to steal some Hasbro thunder, or we just wait? And here we are. So
Or they
Framework.
heard that Hasbro was doing this because I'm sure the Hasbro shit it wasn't done last week.
right.
It's been in the talks for a while, and they just as third party does, they just jump in. And
Yeah,
try to
but
steal
Framework-
that thunder like our Thunder Thief. That's
No.
lost out. there.
Brammer, that Hasbro isn't going to stand without the stand. It's not, dude. It's not.
No, I think they
No,
showed it without
no,
the
I don't
stand.
think so.
No, I don't think.
I don't think so.
I don't think they
But
did.
you saw the articulation of that Zeta
hmm
and how it can stand and what's going on. It just depends what you want. Do you want a
Right.
fucking 6 foot fucking piece of plastic, or do you want a transformable, accurate figure? You know, I don't know.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Antoine.
Yeah, shout out to Antoine stealing my nacho joke. I see you. I see you out there. Where's the salsa? Where's the bowl? Where's the bowl of salsa, man? Where's the bowl of
Good
salsa?
7-layer.
Shout out to Antoine.
I mean, this is really telling. This
Yeah,
is
it's
really
clean,
something.
man.
I mean,
It's gonna be a lot of
Dude.
panels. It's gonna be a lot of folding. It's gonna be a lot of pushing in. But
What is
I don't know,
it?
man. That's
So-
the planet modes.
yeah, it's prototype already.
Hang on, of which one?
This is Zeta.
That's Zeta.
Yeah.
Is what figure is that below?
Oh, this is this looks like Magic
Magic
Square.
Square.
What is-
Magic Square.
What
Magic
is
Square Legends.
legend scale?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Oh, you thought it was a big one?
Well, I didn't know, dude.
Yeah.
There is a video of the test shot transformation.
Yeah.
Of course, it's not perfect and things are falling apart a little bit, but it's a test shot, and I think it
Yeah.
looks good. I think the transformation looks nice.
Oh, we're gonna go through it.
There's a lot of panel forming and I'm gonna be fucking furious, but
I don't think it's
hopefully,
gonna be that bad though.
hopefully it comes in robot mode, and I'm happy. I'm just saying.
So yeah, real quick, I just want to call it. They have it sitting on this cone here, and this base does fit on the front. So that's pretty interesting. It's almost like
he's sitting on his ass. His ass is eating his ass.
Well, I expect this will be some kind of translucent plastic, most likely.
Yeah.
And you can put, I guess it comes. You can light up the eyes.
Shout to LEDs.
Light them up.
Nice.
Light them up. Light them up.
Focus in on the head sculpt here. Nice and clean.
I like
Come
it.
on, guys. Come on, man. I mean, if you really want that big piece of shit in your fucking house, go
Yeah,
for it.
I love that. I love that it does that. Looks so good.
Now, I do agree. It should be a little bit. If it was the size of their fucking combiners, but I'm not hating. Look at that. I'm not hating. Not hating. Clean.
Yeah.
I don't need my Unicron to fucking take my coat off and hat off when I walk in the door. I don't need that. I don't need it to be my fucking
Ask you if you'll get it a bowl of Cheerios.
Yeah, I don't need a butler. Well, maybe I do. I definitely do. I definitely need an intern. But I don't need a butler.
Shan needs a Unicron that can detect gluten within a quarter-mile radius.
That's what that little guy will do for me right there. That guy right there.
I don't know if you can see it. They do have some die cast in the feet to get the right balance for it.
Yeah,
Stuff like
yeah.
that.
Looks good.
Nice rocker. This kind of cracked me up. They're like, of course, showing the metal joints, but I think I saw in one Facebook post, some guy's like, metal? Aren't you afraid it's gonna rust? I don't know if he was being serious or not, but I think he
he was being serious.
Oh, you new guys. Shout out to you. Shout out to all you Transformer Siege collectors out there. Welcome to the show.
Oh, there's the die cast feet. And so here we go. We're going to go through this a little bit. I just want to show here. We're not going to go through it step by step, Dust, but
yeah,
it's very, very interesting, right? How the Hasbro one, they decided to roll the bot up into a ball and then form the shell around it. Whereas with this one, they actually, the shell is it folds into each limb, so you don't have to have all those panels.
Yep.
I mean,
and it gives it that heft.
Yeah.
It gives it that form.
I mean, Fans Project back in the day were doing weird things with how you just rotate panels on legs and things like that, and even the old Armada Unicron, right? I mean, it wasn't a shell former. I mean, they rotated stuff on the legs they've been making Transformers a long time, and I'm glad to see Zeta was able to kind of use everything that we've learned over the past 40 years and do certain things here with you put the panels on the arms and you flip them around backwards and then roll them back up onto the skeleton. I mean, it's a very cool way of doing it, and it's smart so that you can have a nice aesthetic, right? Oops. Any more on Unicron?
I mean, I think we've said our piece on it.
Nah, man. I'm in. I mean, I'm definitely in for Zeta, man. Oh.
Dust, I love your promos, man. I
know
these.
this. You know, a lot of people like them, and this was like on the fly with the hearts. Fans Toys dividing communities.
Is that your new? It's like Valentine's Day.
No, it was a while ago. I don't even remember. That was like what 6 Fans Toys releases ago.
Yeah, it's just a few months ago.
Because whenever Fans Toys drop something, it just causes so much fucking mayhem.
Mm-hmm. It really does.
Yeah.
I didn't see a lot of mayhem about this guy.
No, not really.
So what we have here is we have Sovereign F-16M. This is the first time we're seeing an M.
Well, you know what that stands for.
More
money, more money, more money.
Nice. It's not too close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head.
Yeah, because you know what? They didn't hit like the two things they could have went with this. They just went with the cheap.
Yeah, dude. So I looked at this and I was like, isn't this the one I already have? I mean, I had to go turn around in my chair and go look at this figure I haven't seen in 3 months and pull it out. I'm like, holy shit, mine's the wrong color. like in my mind, was I always seeing it this way? I was like, holy crap! It's just I think I want this, and
So
that's why I ordered it.
Why do you want this?
I don't know, Dust. This is the color just looks better, and
I'm looking at mine.
the other one I pulled it out. I'm like, why? I'm like, it's so purple now. I don't know. I don't like it. I just couldn't believe it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
So there's the pix and alt mode, which no one cares about. They haven't shown it with the translucent lipstick thing.
Lipstick.
Look, it's so sticky.
But yeah, there he is. And so there's the comparison.
Oh, I see what you mean now.
Yeah.
Oh, one's a little bit more purple and one's a little less purple.
Yeah.
And one has like the clearish lipstick thing, and the other one doesn't. That's what Brian.
Yeah,
was
but you get there's
The original
two.
came with both. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you get the other one also. So
Hey, Ernest, I just got off the phone with the factory.
there we
It
go.
turns out on that FT16, the molds will hold up to about 500 more runs. They're asking if they want the same or just a different purple to piss them off.
Let's give it to him with the
What?
gray,
Hold
gray
on.
thighs, and the
Yeah.
gray fingers,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, they said to do the different purple to piss them off. Okay, all right, we're gonna
All right.
run it. Hey, Ernest, are you okay? You've been spinning all night. Fucking
and
Ernest.
I know some people who have recently paid the late tax to get the original.
yeah,
So
and that's what it
they're
is.
hurting a little. Yeah.
Yeah. So shout out to everybody that feels like this is gonna. But if you look at the original version, that's the version you want. I'm
Yeah.
just saying. Pay that late tax.
And it's
Fine.
funny because
Don't settle. Don't settle. Don't settle.
it's so odd, and I like how they call it movie now because like the old Cyclonus, remember they had that.
No.
they gave it the T?
The M wasn't for movie. They didn't say what the M stands for. They have not said if it was metallic or movie. What it stands for is more money, more money.
Do you guys? So for those of you still collecting Transformers, Dust.
I was gonna get the cricket song going.
Yeah, that's a gift we need.
Mm.
How does this make you feel for future releases? Because to me, I'm like, dude, I got Beachcomber and I got Brawn coming, and there's
Yep.
some
What
there's
this
some
makes me
colors on
feel
those. There's colors on those that I don't like. So if there's another one coming, I'm like, great. But I don't want to not buy it because you know how hard it is to get these things afterwards.
What tells me is that they're not financially secure as a company, and this
Mm,
is what they're doing to support their new releases. So that makes
Yeah.
me question where third party is going in the future and how it's declining. How is there longevity with this company?
all right.
If they, especially if they keep doing these things with the recolors.
Where do you think they'll be in 5 years?
5 years. 5 years.
I tell you, when it comes to that MP44, remember back in the day when third party collectors were the elitist assholes?
Yeah.
It's like, who would have thought in 5 years the tables would have turned and be like, oh, you collect official, you fucking elitist fuck you.
Yeah. It's weird, man. It's weird. But
Interesting stuff.
I'm just saying, man. It's like if they keep, and don't get me wrong, I understand that's a business because that's how a lot of these third party companies fund their next project. But there's been a lot of fucking paints lately from this company.
Yeah.
So and they've been showing a lot of fucking new pieces that are coming out. So are they financially in a bind that they have to keep doing this to push out the new stuff? And what I heard from what have we been hearing, like this is coming out in October, November, and then we're getting what the fuck is that?
Jabber.
Yeah, the Blur, which I can't wait to fucking get because that was
Comes
what
out in
a
October,
year and a
too,
half ago.
supposedly.
Yeah, it was like a year and a half ago.
Oh, we might see that at TFCon.
Yeah, Blur, and then we're gonna get one of the aerial bots. So I get it. If they're gonna sandwich these things in between, I'm good. But give us this shit. Where's the Scourge?
Yeah.
Wouldn't Scourge go better than this?
Yeah. All I know is this is not
You know?
Trailbreaker. Right? Where's fucking Trailbreaker?
Title number 1 for this evening, ladies and gentlemen.
It lost out.
Yeah, you got bumped.
But
But you know what?
this is the new Cyclonus, right? That they put out. That's
Yeah,
lighter purple.
and why are they teasing it with this guy that everybody wants a fucking reissue for?
Yeah.
Where are the Insecticons? Supposedly the molds were destroyed or stolen or whatever the fuck it is in the third party realm of fucking bullshit that goes on over there. But honestly, I'm cool with it. I'm happy that people are going to actually get it. But are you going to be happy with this color, or do you want the original? I mean, it's weird, man.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of looking at. I have the older Cyclonus, which is more of a bluer purple.
Yep.
Like I kind of like this bluer with him more than I don't know. Maybe I was just I don't know, man. I was looking. I was in a weird place last night,
Yep.
and I was just like,
It sucks
I
because
pulled
you have to rethink what you're doing with your collection.
I pulled it off the shelf, and I was like, oh my god, I think it's too light purple. But the thing is, when I first got it, I was like, it's perfect. I don't know what the fuck's wrong.
Well, you know what
with
you
it. It's
do?
very
Go
strange.
watch the movie, watch the series, watch the season with Galvatron, get your screen grabs, and see what fucking makes you happy.
Yeah.
Just see what makes you happy.
You know what makes me happy? Not having to make these decisions.
Where's the clam?
Steady drinking the White Claw, claws out.
Hey, this episode of In the Room is brought to you by Agabucks.com. No, nobody got the cue. All right, Agabus is the official e-tailer of the realm of collectors. Visit Agabus.com today for all your masterpiece and third-party needs. $5.95 flat rate shipping, free shipping on orders over $150. Price matching with other online retailers. And Agabucks, the same as cash reward system. Spend money and earn points to spend your next purchase today. Make sure you follow them on Facebook and Instagram. Brian, what's new at Agabus this week?
Well, look at Agabus getting into the figure arts. He's got a little green dude too, Chris.
A little green fella.
So if you need a
So
little green
cute.
friend,
He's so cute.
this is the SH Figure Arts Yoda, prequel Yoda.
Yoda.
You know, one Skullface reviewer says this figure is in the running for top figure of the year.
Who?
Did you know that? This guy Bobby.
Debatable.
So we'll see. Yeah, I checked out his review. It's pretty cool. I have this on order somewhere. Sorry, I jumped quick, Hanny. A little late on that one. But he also has a Figure Arts Iron Man 3. This is the Python armor. Sorry for the blurry pic. It's
It's all good. Make it work.
late night. Late night screen grabs. And then also he has one Zeta Toys Bruticon left. Just the one.
One.
Go.
Get it. It's probably
Get
gone
it
by now.
now. Go get
Have you
it.
checked? Is it gone? Is it still there?
We can check, but I don't want to totally screw up my CPU, by opening another
Yeah.
window and
Well,
checking.
it's already screwed.
You've been hearing that the whole time.
It's all good. Don't worry about it.
It's
don't
almost
feel
just part of
self-confident.
it's just part of my life now.
Yeah.
You know how my knee clicks constantly? It's just part of my life.
I hear my ankles echo down the hall when I walk down.
Shout out to my bathroom.
Hey,
7:33 in the
I
morning.
saw this was interesting. Hanny Agabus is feeling super excited
Wow.
later on this month. Come one, come all to the DairyCon Fall Special 2019, hosted this year by yours truly, Agabus.
Nice.
So that's very,
DairyCon.
yeah, dude.
You gotta let me know so I get fucking cow gifts up there, man. You gotta let me know what's going on with the news.
Oh, sorry about that. But that's September 21st, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. If you click this see more link on his Facebook page, you will see his address. So you will know.
Look
where
at
to go.
Gary Allen liking everything in the world.
Yeah, dude. And that is the end of the Transformers news.
That's perfectly timed scrapings.
Yeah.
Perfectly
See how
timed.
he played it. He knows what he's doing. Man.
Hey,
He
that-
knows.
You mentioned this and it made me think. What is up to date so far? What is your release of the year? Figure of whatever of the year so far. Can you narrow it down to one thing that's just completely blown your mind?
A Transformer.
No, I didn't say a Transformer. I just said a release, something that's released this year.
Shout out to Cheryl.
Wow, talk about
There's been so much good stuff this year. It's kind of hard to pick.
it is hard to pick.
I think mine's going to be the 2019 Crashbox Customs dock. I think it's my favorite. I'm just kidding.
Hey, you got any pictures of that? Throw it up there, man. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. My mic came unplugged. Sorry.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of that. Yeti.
Yeah, shut up.
Yeah, throw
It's
up
all
some
your fault.
pictures, man. Come on,
I
throw
think
some
I
pictures.
think I'm gonna Chris. I'm gonna go with that Mark 85 Figure Arts Iron Man.
Yeah.
Really like that figure a lot.
Mine is a tie between, man, so much good stuff this year. Hot Toys John Wick, Mezco, Street Gomez, and Thousand Toys Hellboy. Those are my top three, I'd say. Easy. Yeah.
Ooh, I really like that Mezco Logan I got from you too.
Nice.
Do you really? I didn't know you'd ever even opened it.
Yeah.
See, I mean, that's like
He likes the box.
no. I'm just saying because Brian buys stuff for me, and I think
Yeah.
he just buys it and fodders it immediately. But there's been so much good stuff this year. Like it's very little that I can say I've been disappointed by. So what about you guys? Chan, what's some of your favorite stuff this year?
I'm sitting here trying to decide.
Yeah,
and
me too.
I really can't. Like I'm having a hard time. JD's got his hands down as the Thousand Toys Hellboy. He doesn't put that thing down.
Nice.
I don't really have one specifically this year yet.
Yet.
Well, I got a
know.
lot of things I need to open, so
I have
Yeah.
I do too.
Wait out.
Yeah.
I'll also give some props to that Fans Toys Maverick, just for the fact of them
Ugh.
doing better than anyone else in converting that thing into a jet. I really think that was really cool.
Yeah, but they did great in the jet, but shitty on the robot.
I mean, if we're going Transformers, I'm
I
going.
do.
Magic
wait a minute.
Oh, dude, I told you, he's hiding.
Wow.
He's hiding behind that.
Wow, throw it up again. Wow.
No,
You trying to
that's
say
my garbage.
fuck your MP44s? Is that what you're trying to say?
Kinda.
You trying to start some shit in the
Sure.
groups?
Let's get started, guys. Come on.
Oh,
Change
we're
my
getting
mind. I
started.
bet
in
you
here.
can't change my mind.
Dude, that Magic Square Prime is really, really nice too.
You-
He's
It's a
hiding
good
behind my
figure.
monitor right now, so
He's so
yeah.
fun.
I actually
I
had that. I had that for a couple weeks. It is very nice.
I still got it. He's still
Yeah.
on my shelf, man.
No kidding.
Very nice.
Season 2.
What about you,
Yeah.
Dust? Anything? Comes to
Like I
mind?
said, I got a bunch of things I really need to open, and I don't know. I don't know yet, man. I got a lot of shit coming in left and right, so I really need to take a second back, and we got a couple months, right? We got a couple months. There might
Yeah,
be
we do.
some new things that are coming out, but
Yeah, we're gonna do our year-end thing a little different this year.
Mm.
No.
We're definitely not gonna poll the audience for their nonsense. We're gonna
do you still need?
Aw.
We
do
might-
you still need a slideshow?
we might internalize this a little bit more.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Live from somewhere. Who knows?
Yeah, you never know. Never know. We might pull something out of our ass. Okay. Speaking of pulling out of people's ass, you got your clipboard there, Sam?
Yeah, I have the clipboard.
Let's,
And grammar, I'm not going to be careful. If anybody wants to come and say something, they can talk to me. It's all right.
Whoa.
who, ain't nobody
Be careful.
attached enough to TE
Some
Prime
very
to
people.
fucking say anything.
Well, you know what, Brammer, you know better. Come on, man. Come on, man. Ernie, relax, Ernie.
Hey, Brammer, don't make me watch you like a child at rest.
I mean, come on, man. Really? Is this what we're going to, man?
Sure.
I'm very.
Everybody wants to
whatever.
argue.
Whatever, man. Just fucking
going
take
on?
it. Take
Remember-
it to the DMs and fucking make it happen, man. I'm
Remember,
tired,
Brammer,
man.
I'm Road Rage Chan, so be careful.
Jesus Christ.
I got a new X-Acto knife. I'm pretty excited.
I'm fucking
about.
disgusted right now.
I know.
Oh, I
Okay.
do need.
All right,
do
Jan,
need
let's
to-
see what's up.
All
hang on,
right.
before we get into the chat, I need to publicly admit something, guys. It's
All
it's kind of hard for me to say this, but
Let it out.
my wife and I have started watching Murder She Wrote from the very beginning, and it's really fucking good.
It is, right?
Except there was a fight. Like, it wasn't even a fight scene. It was like She ran down an alley in a very fast manner, and it was like so obviously not her. I mean, it's like, come on.
Does she have knit needles in her hand?
Yeah, that's a she.
Did you know that Angela Lansbury stole my knitting needles one time and used them on an episode of Murder, She Wrote?
That's funny.
That is funny.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let's talk about these. Let's talk about these goons in the chat tonight
It's confession time. It's okay. It's
arguing about Transformers.
whatever. Yeah, so clipboard, here we go. Tonight we had Nightwing in them, Noble Young, Jeremy B, Wolfenstein was in here, Antoine, Mandalore, Paul R, Ralph L, Gita, Matt Hurd, Bot in Disguise, Thunder Kraken, who I'm just going to give a quick shout out to, and said that he heard somebody who had a gluten intolerance call it glutitard. What is that? Anyway, Deluxe Baldwin, Dante Bio, Dare 2727, Rogue War, Daltinians, KJ Smith, Sportimus, Pigment Surgery, Anthony Martin, Energon, Addict, River, Mandalore, Charles McKee, True Star Screamer, Mark 44 Prime, Jarrett Coley, Brick was in here, Brammer, Hurricane BX, Eric B, Katron, Craig Robbins, Menasaur, Studio Dre, E Prime, Van B, PF Ferguson, and Gabe. Did I get everybody?
Sure.
I don't know. I tried.
Right.
I'm not double checking behind you. I promise. Promise that you.
Hold
did a
on.
great
Give him a second.
Yeah. Did I miss anybody?
Let's see if anybody.
No,
else
he
knows
hasn't.
that.
No, he's good.
All right.
Brian didn't say
All right. Make sure you check out the Cool Table, a group of like-minded content, featuring this one, Into the Realm.
You want to go to commercial break real quick?
Okay, let's go to commercial.
All
real
right, we're
quick
going to
here.
commercial break
All
right
right,
now. Let's get
commercial
amped
here.
up. Let's get amped up before we're out of here. All right, I just took a baseball bat to my detox.
All right. So I know we often talk on here about leave us a 5-star review because that's what all the cool kids are doing. So I use what is this that I use? Podcast. What is this called? Podcast Addict is the app I use to listen to
Yes, I
podcasts.
use that also.
So I happen to look at the reviews that we have for Enter the Realm. And it is we have 5-star reviews from a lot of our friends and fam here.
Nice.
But we did get a 1-star review that I think is worth mentioning because it's about me.
Throw it out, man.
I'm
Throw it
assuming
out
it's
there,
about
man.
me. This is from LOHR 1975. You're a year older than me, dude. Weird flex, but okay. And it's 1 star, and it's titled Morning Radio DJ Voice. So I'm going to read this in the morning radio DJ voice.
All right, do it. I can't wait to hear it.
All right. Pinkerton here in the morning on Realm 105.9. What is with people who get in front of a microphone and have to put on that effect? I was excited to listen to some fellow collectors and couldn't get more than a minute in. Just talk like a normal person, for God's sake. Hey, lower 1975.
And he pointed out
Fuck
Pinkerton. You? He pointed out you?
Well, he said that. I'm the one who opens the show, so I'm
Yeah.
assuming it's me doing my shtick.
Wow.
But I don't do super. I don't do. Hey, it's Dust Mites Brink in the morning with Pinkerton and Chad. It is
Hey.
10:02 in the morning. Hey, in the news today, a man had his cat shoved up his ass. We don't do that.
A
yet, but-
Florida man.
yeah, that was it. Florida.
Hey,
man,
check it out right here on Enter the Realm. Welcome to the Laughternoon. It's 5 o'clock right now on your home. Your drive home podcast is the Laughternoon show. Shout out to the
So I
Laughternoon show.
love getting my kids with just awful dad jokes.
Mhm.
And I will pepper that. And I was like, what do you call it when you tell jokes after lunch? It's the Laughternoon.
Laughternoon.
My favorite one of late is this one. Did I tell you guys about the time I made a belt out of watches. It was a complete waste of time.
Beep, beep, beep.
Oh,
We're into the realm of afternoons all week, all long, right here on the Realm of Collectors channel.
you know what we should do? We should have somebody every afternoon pop on sometime afternoon and just tell a horrible joke and leave.
Yeah.
It's the afternoon here on the Enter the Realm show.
Yeah.
All right,
live.
Shannon, the clipboard's burning a hole in your pocket over there. You already did that. Everybody.
Yeah, I
It's my
did.
turn. My turn. Sorry.
Back it up.
I got confused here. Hey, make sure you are in tune with the Cool Table, like-minded content, including this show Into the Realm, along with Shattercast Uncut, which is a Transformers podcast, not about Transformers anymore. Nerd Rage Radio is where you hear two friends argue and two other people sit there awkwardly. Stasis Lock, which is about Beast Wars Transformers, I think. Toy Detox is going to put out their annual episode soon. They're down to one a year now. Building up to it is all about Lego. And I said that correctly. Chris, I did. Fresh Communication, get your video games and your music. Breaking the Mold is the Tuesday night show on this very channel where you will get to see Mr. Brink because he doesn't miss one.
You should call it Brink the Mold.
Yeah, got a great cast of guys. It's a topic-driven show on Tuesdays. Verbally Challenge is Hurricane BX's podcast. It comes out weekly. Cobra Law Records. You can check out music from them on Nathan Haskell's Bandcamp. Don't forget also on this very channel, we have Masterpiece Shitpiece Theater on Friday nights, as well as every other Wednesday. You get a episode of Figure Bangin', where Ace stands in a tiny rowboat in his flooded basement and transforms toys. Is that how that?
A very awkward camera angle, by the way.
Breaking the mold. Yeah, that's
Breaking the Mold. That's a new T-shirt.
That's right. All right. I believe we have said all we need to say.
That's it.
We somehow stretched this out to 2 hours.
Yeah, man, we did a great job, man. Thank you, guys. I
did forget to go over my charts. Do we want to go over?
Oh
charts?
No.
We're good. We'll save it till next. They have a month.
Okay.
They have a month to fuck it up. So
They're very.
they have a month. They have a month.
All
to
of a
lie
sudden,
to
they
us.
have a new month.
The month to lie to us is more like
Yeah,
it, so.
exactly. Shout out to the lies.
All right.
It's been a rough week for old Unicron.
Let's run around the yard here real quick, and you guys can tell the good people of the internet where you at. Dust.
Yo, Dust Mites on Instagram, Eddie Dust Mites in the Facebook groups, and here on Mondays with you guys.
Brink.
Some people say.
At Brinkalizer on Instagram, Brian Brink on Facebook, and as you had mentioned, Chris, tune in tomorrow night for fun times on
Breaking the Mold.
BT.
Oh, and it is a figure banging week.
Oh, snap. I wonder what. Nah, I already know. It's going to be a long show, isn't it?
Bring your knee braces.
Chan.
You can find me on Facebook, Chandra Cooper. I'll be posting all kinds of dumb stuff, so enjoy that. I'm on Instagram as Wikimi Pocket, and right here with you guys on Mondays.
I am Pinkerton, as seen on your screen here on Instagram, where I post the most random things that I see in person with no context. It's beautiful. I have another Instagram for Crashbox Customs, where you see the nonsense that I build. Probably be kind of low key for the next month because I'm going to be super busy. Also social media for Crashbox everywhere. You name it, we're on there. And Christopher Pinkerton on Facebook, mostly in the groups. I might post a picture of a caterpillar or something every once in a while.
Yo, that was incredible. That alien thing.
Did you see the video I posted of that caterpillar?
It was like,
crawling?
yeah, it was like
Crazy.
fucking some Men in Black shit, man.
Dude, that's all outside the door in the
the
basement.
thing with the fucking horns and shit. I'd never seen anything.
So
like
that's called a saddle. It's a saddleback caterpillar. It's
yeah, I don't believe that. I don't believe it's indigenous to this
No,
fucking world.
listen. Those
It's not.
those sunglasses that we thought that's its ass end.
Yeah, no.
That's all kayfabe.
No,
not
I don't
getting-
want to look at it.
it's all kayfabe not to get eaten. The other side is it's like eating head. So I'm like,
I don't even want to know it exists.
Not sunglasses.
I don't even want to know
it
that
looks like
these aliens are on our planet.
It looked like a fucking Pokemon. I'm like, who's that Pokemon? It's the fucked up caterpillar in your backyard.
Dude, if I would have seen that, I would have been thinking like it's the end of the world. I'm on Facebook. I'm done. I'm out. I'm fucking killing myself. The aliens are coming. I'm done.
Yeah. Pretty exciting stuff. All right, folks, we'll put up a hangout link if anybody wants to chop it up afterwards. It's what the realm's all about, chopping it up. So we'll wrap it up from here. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you were here with us, and we appreciate that. I'm done talking.
Peace.
Say it with me now.
Round